Good afternoon, boils and ghouls. It's been a while. I know it has. I'm just kind of like chilling out. We did Lily's school shopping. We got all that done, all the shopping for her lunches and everything. But I'm just gonna sit and talk to you guys, give you guys a little bit of an update about what's going on and why I disappeared. And then I'm just gonna post this. And then hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I will be able to get some form of schedule going for filming and editing and everything else I have going on. But for those of you who are not on my social medias or who are only on my non-personal social media accounts, let's have a little bit of a story time. So 2 weeks ago, I started getting really severe pains in the my right side of my abdomen and like all across my pelvis. I've had several ovarian cysts before in my life. This presented itself pretty much in the same fashion, except for some reason this time the pain would just like not let up. Usually I can put heat on it or take my 2 milligrams of Dilaudid and kind of like pass out for a little bit and like keep myself going. But after 48 hours of ridiculously severe pain that I could not get rid of no matter what I did, we decided it was time to bring me to the hospital. So I went to the hospital and I sat in the ER for well over 6 hours that day. To find out that I have a massive, like it is huge, the cyst on my right ovary is basically taking over the right side of my body to the point where from an external ultrasound, the technician could not find my appendix or my right ovary. Had to do an internal ultrasound, and even then at that point, the swelling because of my cyst and the cyst itself and the ovary was so bad, my appendix still couldn't be seen. So they attempted to hop me up on pain meds, which we all know is a massive joke. Ha ha ha, hardy har har. I didn't even bother to take a prescription home because everything that he offered me is something I already have or have already tried or I know for a fact doesn't work. So I just kind of left it at what it was, and I went home. Well, the next day I woke up, and the second I woke up, I knew I had caught something while sitting there for 6 hours. See, with chronic fatigue or myalgic encephalomyelitis, your system has a tendency to not work very well in general. But my immune system is basically just shot to all hell at this point. Any tiny virus can literally have me out for a days, if not literally weeks. And that's kind of what happened. I picked something up, whatever this common cold, whatever it is that's going around with this cough and fever and whatnot. I picked it up. And I still have not been able to shake it. And the problem with that is that, as you can tell, I'll do this a lot because of that. The problem with that, really, is that no, that lighting is worse. Is that I have no control over the amount of energy that I have at all. And I didn't before, but I have even less now. So the chronic fatigue messes with my immune system, and my immune system is run down. And when I catch things, it takes 10 times longer for them to go away because my immune system doesn't work like it should. And so I'm stuck in this endless cycle of both things feeding each other. And because my immune system's working on overdrive, the rest of my body is working on overdrive, which means my chronic fatigue is working on overdrive. Which means the last couple of weeks, I have literally been up in spurts of maybe an hour to two at a time. if I'm lucky at best, and not even all together. So I will literally get to the stage during a day where my body is physically can't take anymore. And because my body can't physically take being awake any longer, it just shuts me down. I'm out. Like, I have no control over it. I can't do anything about it. I literally just feel myself like drifting off to nothing. And I'm out until my body lets me wake myself back up, which is why I have been away. And my dad, of course, has decided to start mowing the lawn right behind me. And the birds are freaking out. Not only because I haven't been out here very much, and so I'm out here now, but because they don't like the lawnmower. So fingers crossed I can get this done in a decent amount of time. I will do my best. So anyway, that is kind of what happened. And so because of that, I've literally just been like curled up in a ball, half dying for the last 2 weeks. I have not been able to get anything done whatsoever. Blogs, writing, videos, nothing. I basically did a mad dash to ensure that I could get my daughter ready for school because that starts on Tuesday, and we were not ready yet because I've been so sick that I have not been able to move. That's pretty much the update. Yeah, so I know it sucks. Not a hell of a lot I can do about it, unfortunately. That's just the way that it is when you're chronically ill. You kind of have to just go with the flow, and right now my body is telling me there is no flow. Katie, fucking just sleep all the time. So that's what I have been doing. I have been curled up, holed away, deep in my crypt, with all of my blankets and my heating pads and all of my medications, crossing my fingers, hoping for the best, getting as much fluids as I can, and sleeping as much as my body will let me in order to try and get rid of whatever this is. I'm getting to the point now, though, where like I can talk for longer periods of time, and I'm up today, so that's a good start. But I probably won't be recording anything substantial probably for about another week or so. Sucks, but there's not much I can do about that. I do have 2 videos that I have planned. I have everything set up for it, and my blogs are going to be related to those 2 videos once I get them up. So my blogs those weeks or those days or whatever, they'll go up, they'll coincide with what I'm posting on YouTube, which will also coincide with what I'm posting on every other piece of social media that I have. But I just wanted to sit down and say, hey, I'm still alive. I am still here. I do have plans and I have things that I want to do. I just have to wait for my body to be able to let me do that. So in the next few weeks, hopefully I will be able to do so, and we will be able to get ourselves back on track. But until then, please be patient. I love you all. You know, I am super appreciative of everyone checking on me and everybody messaging and commenting and just being there. So from somebody who deals with this kind of upheaval on a regular basis in her life, all I can tell you is don't worry about what you ever had planned, because the universe will always have something completely different. But it doesn't mean that in that point in time between your plans going awry and the universe's plans coming into play that you will not find a new purpose or your purpose or whatever you felt your purpose should have been in the first place. Upheaval is not always the worst thing in the world. It's hard to get through and it sucks in the moment, but it's there for a reason. So just trust in the process, trust in the universe, and trust in the strength that you have, because I know you have it, Because if I've got it, you've definitely got it. I will talk to you all soon. My next video will be longer because it's going to be a favorites video. And then in the next couple weeks, I'm going to take you guys Halloween mug shopping because that is something my husband and I do every year together. And then I'll show you my full collection all together once we go shopping every time. And I put that video up. I will talk to you guys soon. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully in the next week or so. But don't quote me on that. Soon, I promise. Bye.